Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 12th of August to the 18th of August, and this is for you coming from Aries. Let's start with the 12th of August, and it's going to be a wonderful morning afternoon period for you, bringing plenty of harmony with the people you are. I see many business planets there as well, so if you take the trouble to engage business with whoever you are doing to be part of the morning and afternoon Sunday of 12th August, you're going to do very well. There'll be some very nice, lovely bonding going on. And if you're out with the people you love, that's going to be perfect. There's a planet there that can make you a little bit dominating, a little bit rebellious. Try not to allow that to happen. Let others take charge if they want to, and just don't be too stubborn. Evening nightfall period, many rebellious planets are there, and they can bring sudden and unexpected disappointment. They can bring your plans to change. They can bring some sort of meeting with people who are not agreeable with you. They can bring opposition of views that come from you. So the evening nightfall, you may be in the company of upset people who will upset you as well. So choose your company very carefully. And if you're out with somebody that you know very well and you know that that person is a bit touchy about some things, don't bring those kind of subjects up. Otherwise, you're going to spoil your evening nightfall period. And be careful, don't drink too much because there's a danger of accidents as well. Let's go to the 13th of August, which starts in a very difficult way for you. Leaving home, getting to work, getting to business is all going to be a bit of a hassle here and there. And so when you do get to work or get to your business station, then you will know that much unexpected difficulties are waiting for you. And they come very fast and furiously at you, with plans changing and deadlines changing and difficulties from what's recovered from you. And so all your requirements are going to meet a lot of upsetness. So be ready for unexpected problems. Be on guard. Have a plan B in action all the time. There can be unexpected bad news, so if it's in business, be careful. You're going to be left flat-footed if you're not ready. Have your answers ready very fast. Evening and nightfall period, also very fast planets are seen. So throughout the whole day, these planets come at you unexpectedly, bring stress, bring anxiety. They bring also information as well. And this information perhaps may be good for you, especially in the evening nightfall period. So in the evening nightfall period, you should be out. You could meet people for business. You could meet people who can help you in your job. And you can definitely be a person who can have news or communication brought for your attention, for your benefit. But be careful, evening nightfall, there are planets that make you very argumentative. So try not to do that. The 14th of August starts in a way where a lot of stress is seen at your place of work or in business. And if you are in business, be careful. A miscalculation, a misinformation is going to bring plenty of headaches upon you. And if you are in a job, tell yourself a mistake made is going to become a big problem for you. So focus on what you have to do. Don't have the scattering of mind of thinking what you want to do for lunch, what you want to do after work. Concentrate on your responsibilities, otherwise trouble can await you. And be careful that whatever you do is being scrutinized as well. Evening nightfall gets really bad. Now one of these evening nightfall planets also goes to the morning afternoon to create problems for you. So you can have somebody that you don't know who may be your hidden enemy at your place of work or in business, and you can fall the victim to some kind of rumors. Evening nightfall, watch out, it turns extremely bad. So if you don't really have to be out, you don't have to be out. Just go back to the safety of your own home. But if you really have to be out, plans already made, tell yourself, whatever I say and do, I'm going to be very careful with, and I'm not going to upset anybody. I'm not going to be hasty. I'm not going to be impatient, not going to be argumentative. That way you might give some chance of the evening nightfall producing some enjoyment for yourself. 15th of August becomes very difficult in the morning afternoon period. There are problems already waiting for you. Well, by the time you wake up from your sleep, by the time you're ready to go, even in your home, there will be disturbances, there will be disagreements, and by the time you get to work, you're very upset already. And there itself, whether at your place of work or in business, lies all your headaches for you for the day. Evening nightfall, you need help and you need support. So don't let your ego come in the way. Don't let your temper come in the way. Be friendly. This way you may get all the chances of doing well in the end. It's going to be an uphill task in the morning, afternoon, getting anything right. So you need a lot of support. You need friendship. So you got to behave in a way of not being arrogant either, so that you can get help from others. But it's going to be a very tough morning, afternoon period. Get ready for it. Get all your facts and figures to yourself. Evening nightfall turns wonderfully well. And these evening nightfall planets have also global planets among them. So I usually translate the global planets with the internet. And so you might be on the internet evening nightfall period making very good contacts, whether for business, whether to help in your job, whether for friendship, whether for romance. It's going to be a very pleasant one. And if you have to be out, then you'll also enjoy yourself very much. You'll be in the company of people who can help you in any area of your life, and it's going to be a fruitful evening and nightfall period. The 16th of August starts very well for you in the morning and afternoon. You get a lot of help, a lot of understanding, and a lot of possibilities of doing very well and getting some kind of reward. Travel is spoken about, holidays are spoken about, and whoever you are discussing all this with is going to be very friendly. So have lunch with the people you admire, the people you want to be with, the people you love or want to love. You'll do very well in the morning afternoon period, and you'll be in the attention of your bosses, or if you're in business, you'll be in the attention of the business people. So you're going to reap some rewards. Evening nightfall, I'm not very happy with. Planets go very slow. When they do that, you'll miss your deadline. The appointments are mixed up. Cancellation are seen. Postponements will be there. So disappointments like this will be waiting for you in the evening nightfall period. And during this disappointing period, you of course will be very depressed and angry as well. Date may not show up. That's terrible. And so evening nightfall is full of disappointments. One way out would be just to go back home and avoid all these problems are waiting to just outburst themselves. The other way would be to make sure you double check all your plans in the evening nightfall period, and if it's important enough to have to go out, then do that. Otherwise disappointment will be there, and you could meet people you don't like from the past as well. Let's go to the 17th August, which doesn't start very well for you. It brings past problems to sit right next to you, and so you'll have to contend with them. And these planets are of course famous for going very slow. And so hour by hour it's not waiting for good news, it's waiting for news to get worse. And so what can you do? You have to lie low, you have to be part of a team, because whatever you say and do is programmed to be bringing disappointments for you. So be part of a team, stick to what is urgently needed of you. Don't try to be too smart to want to take jobs from other people. You got to protect your own reputation on this 17th of August morning afternoon period, because you can be blamed for many things that go upset. And also past difficulties may come back for you to be having to explain about. So it's a very difficult morning afternoon period, and many things are going slow. You're waiting for plans to be finalized, and delays are frustrating you. I like your evening nightfall period very much though. That's how much a day can change. And so your evening nightfall period brings plenty of opportunities. It's good to be out. You'll find solutions which you couldn't find earlier part of the day. You'll meet people who want to help you a lot in the evening nightfall period. And you'll meet people who are very friendly to you in the past. And so they'll come to join you and bring you good news as well. So you've got to be out in the evening nightfall period, whether for the sake of business, whether to inquire for a better job, whether to find a new romance. Things will happen beautifully for you. The 18th of August starts very well and is going to end beautifully as well. You've got 24 hours waiting for you. And so morning and afternoon, if you're not working on this Saturday, you'll find that plenty of good news waits for you. So be out with the people you love, be out with the romance you're looking for, and try to mix business and pleasure, because I see many business planets in the morning, afternoon as well. And you'll be able to show an excellence about you. What you say, what you do is going to be remarkably noticed. And the planets of ego are also there, and they shine your aura, making you say very important things. I like your evening nightfall as well. And all these planets of the evening nightfall, they promise that you could meet somebody very important for whatever purpose. These important people you can meet will help you a lot and gives you the determination and the ability to be among company that is you admire very much as well. So you could also meet important people, you could also be important to other people. So it's worthwhile being out because you're going to be noticed for something or another. And since you're going to be noticed, you're going to find that whatever you say and do is going to be remembered. So you could make some very valuable contacts, whether to help you in job, whether to help you in business, or find the romance you want. A great evening and nightfall for making great contacts. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. And I'll talk about this in all areas of your life. And I'll give you a lot of information. I'll give you your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And you could compare this every month with the numbers I give for people in Aries, for example. And if the numbers are very close to each other, then it's time for you to get busy. And I'll give you other information like your lucky dates and your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky days. A lot of information given to you. So with all this information, you will definitely be able to get your next 7 or 8 years perfectly under your control. And it'll all cost you just USD 50. So send me an email, send me a, what could you send me other than email? A message on Skype or message on Facebook, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Until then, have a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.